Hi, Capitana. How are you? How are you doing? Hola, Alberto. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, Carlos. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, Luis. ¿Cómo les va? Buenos días. Aquí estamos esperando nada más a que se conecte. Buenos días, Mr. Medula. Estamos nada más a que se conecte. Hi, Garrel. Hi, Darrell. How are you doing, amigo? Estamos a que se conecte eh, Edward. Edward es de, bueno, tengo entendido que Edward es de My Toy Hoard. Pues ya me aclararon, My Toy Hoard no es como tal su nombre artístico. My Toy Hoard es es prácticamente, él se encarga de, bueno, promover una página, un grupo en redes sociales para la parte ¿cómo se llama? De promover a los artistas de Malasia. Entonces vamos a esperar a que se una y ya, nos vamos a ver aquí en un ratito, entonces vamos a esperar nomás a que se una. Aquí estamos, ¿no? Aquí conectando un poco. Hi Darrell, how are you doing, amigo? Good morning. Good morning, amigo. And we're just waiting for he's already here. Let me invite him, okay?
Hello.
Hi, hi
Hello.
Darrell. Hi, Edward. How are you doing?
Good.
Good
Very
morning.
good. Good evening from here.
Yeah, if you check in here, it's getting morning, it's dawning. So well, I was going to do it in a restaurant, but it was closed. So right now I'm going to do it here in the roof,
Okay.
in the roof
Too
garden. So
early for
well,
them.
that's right. Good morning, and it's a big pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for inviting to do this.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Actually, well, Komoboko is already here.
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, Bommy Thunderwell, he told me that he was going to be here, but well, hi, Johnny Studio. Is he from Malaysia? Yeah,
Sydney
I hope
Studio,
so.
yes, Malaysia.
Okay, hi, Johnny Studio. How are you doing? Okay, amigo. So, well, it's a big pleasure to have you here, and well, let's start this
Yeah.
first. Okay, thanks a lot. What's your name and your, well, I know that your country, but what's your name? What's your name and country state?
Okay. Hi everyone. I am Edward. I'm from Malaysia. So yeah, we are doing this toy group named My Toy Hot.
Okay, that's what I think. What one of the things that I need to clarify. I was thinking that my Toy Hardy was your artistic name, but no, huh?
No,
It's
this
not your.
is we how to say we like in like a toy community in Malaysia. We formed this group in Facebook, so
But
that's how it
uh-huh.
go.
Okay. Well, le estoy preguntando aquí a Edward. Él es de Edward de My Toy Hoard. Le estoy preguntando si My Toy Hoard es un nombre artístico, pero me dice que no. Él es un administrador de My Toy Hoard, que es una comunidad en redes sociales que se encarga de promover artistas de Malasia en este caso. Entonces, él es uno de los administradores y creadores de esta comunidad. My Toy Hoard se encuentra actualmente, creo que en Facebook y en Instagram. Entonces él se encarga de promover a los artistas en Malasia a través de este grupo. Thank you.
Okay.
How do you start with this? How do you start with this group, with this community?
This group, okay, it started in back in 2016. I was still working in Singapore. Then they have this toy convention. That time I don't know much about these designer toys, but I just want to go and take a look. So when I went there, I saw this. This is the first one I bought. This is
It's cute.
by Huggy and produced by Mighty Jacks. So that time I don't know what is this, but I think it's cool. So I bought it, and then I go home. I just like search Instagram, and then you see the artist name, and then you slowly go in and find more and more people. Then I was like, wow, this is a new thing for me because I never know about this. So that's how it goes. And then I was thinking like maybe is there any Malaysian artist doing toys? So I searched and I found some, but there's no don't have a place to find all this information. It's like they are doing on their own. So it's still new, and then I get to buy the first Malaysian toy, the toy made by Malaysian. That time they also working in Singapore, so I get to
Okay.
meet them, and this is the first Malaysian toys I got. This is by Sean Studio. It's
Okay.
QBDino. It's a resin.
Okay.
Okay. Then the second one is this. This is a Hippo guy
Okay. Hold on.
by yeah,
Let me translate, okay?
yeah, sure.
Ok, thank you. Le estoy comentando que, bueno, cuando se inició en Hoard, él me dice que él estaba trabajando originalmente en Singapur. Entonces él empezó a ver, fue a una convención de juguetes, para lo cual empezaron a llamar mucho la atención y empezó a comprar el juguete que ustedes ven ahí. What's from Mighty Jacks, ¿verdad?
Mighty
It's from
Jacks,
Mighty
yes.
Jacks.
Mighty
Ok,
Jacks.
él se compró su primer juguete que es de Mighty Jacks, que es ese esqueleto que ven ustedes ahí. What's the name of this toy?
This is called Soul Collector.
Okay,
It
Sack
collects
Collector.
soul.
Okay, ese es ese
Soul
es el
Collector.
empaque. Sack Collector. Okay,
Yeah.
ese es el empaque Sack Collector de Mighty Jacks. Entonces dice que él se empezó a interesar a partir de ese momento en los art toys. Dice que ahí empezó a recabar información de algunos artistas y bueno, empezó a juntar una comunidad y se compró su primer juguete, en este caso su primer juguete. Can you show us your first Malaysian toy, please? Se empezó a comprar
First
su primer
Malaysian.
juguete. Who's the artist?
This is Sean Studio.
Ese es de Sean Studio, ¿ok? Entonces ese fue el primer juguete de Malasia que se compró. Y de ahí le empezó a interesar mucho todo este movimiento y empezó a crear el grupo que ahora se conoce como My Toy Hoard. So I am telling the people that how did you start, and that besides, well, after the first toy from Mighty Jacks that you got,
Mm-hmm.
You start getting interest and you start creating this community in
Yeah.
Malaysia. Okay, so go
Yes.
on, please. Continue.
So then I just start to collect toys. As you can see behind here. This
Déjame
is
ver.
from 2000 early 2017 until today. So start collecting toys, and then as the more I go, it's like there are more Malaysian artists actually doing toys. Then I met there's few of the friends. We were like talking, and then it's like, how come there is no don't have a place where we can gather all this information where we can share and then like promote the toy to Malaysia. So we think like why not we start a Facebook group. So in 2017 we formed this Facebook group to share information and toys.
How many artists, how many Malaysian artists do you have actually in this community?
And now I would say at least 20 to 30 maybe, but not everyone is like doing full time. It's just some is doing like hobby, some is still doing, but not many. But if you see from here, the bottom here, all by Malaysian. This whole row is all by
Oh,
Malaysian.
okay. And one question. For example, I think in your group it's actually Bummy Thunder, Kamaboko.
Yeah,
That's
they
right?
are one of
Okay.
those. They are the we would say the newer artists that
Okay.
only joined recently, only starting making toys recently.
Ok, hold on, please.
Mm.
Aquí platicando de vuelta con Edward, le pregunta, bueno, nos comenta él que este grupo se empezó a formar a partir del 2017. Actualmente ahorita cuenta con una plantilla de, bueno, obviamente entre seguidores, entre gente que les gusta, coleccionistas y demás. Dice que actualmente tiene una plantilla como de 22 artistas. Dice que todo esto se formó porque realmente los artistas de Malasia no tenían cómo compartir sus trabajos. Entonces por eso decidieron empezar a hacer una comunidad aparte con esta página que es una de las más grandes en Malasia de My Toy Hoard. Ahorita realmente están, se están incrementando, ahorita actualmente tienen 22, y bueno, más los que se acumulen. I'm going to show the toys you have behind. Los juguetes que tienen la parte.
I can bring closer one moment
Okay,
just to
okay,
let you see.
okay. Me dice que los juguetes que tienen la parte de atrás, bueno, estos juguetes son juguetes de artistas de Malasia. Entonces, ahorita, como les comentaba, tiene una comunidad actual de 22, más los que se sigan acumulando. Entre ellos está Kamaboku, que lo entrevistamos la semana pasada. Está Vomit Thunder, que viene próximamente. Por ahí se ve, bueno, creo que Vomit Thunder es un gatito, por ahí se ve. Entonces, hay la próxima, bueno, de hecho, la siguiente semana entrevistamos a Vomit Thunder. Entonces, actualmente cuenta con una plantilla de 22. Son los artistas realmente nuevos. Entonces, bueno, eso es lo que nos dice.
It's done by Kamaboko. These are the
Kamaboko,
Kamaboko,
the
yeah.
octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the octopus. The
I
witch
have
octopus, no?
this corner for Bruce Lee. So everything here is Bruce Lee color.
Toda esa parte está referente a Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Okay, continue please showing us.
Okay, so from there we just start to, we try to do activities like gathering, and then we do small show for Malaysia artists to show their toys. And then slowly from there, we just build from there, and that's how we start with Instagram. Then we have YouTube. We do YouTube videos, and then the community just grow from there until today. We've been doing 4 years.
And also you're in Facebook, no? Is that right?
Yes, Facebook is the first one, then Instagram, then YouTube, then Twitter now.
Me comenta Edward que actualmente están en YouTube, Facebook. Bueno, de hecho Facebook fue la primera. Actualmente cuentan con como 4,500 seguidores. Después de ahí está Facebook y ahorita actualmente Instagram. Y les digo, a través de ahí se están promoviendo el trabajo de los artistas y de otros nuevos. Okay, thank you. How do you see the art toy scene in your country, amigo?
It's still new, I would say. Most of them, Sean, they'll do maybe about six years maybe. The rest is like only recently, like you say, Kamaboko, Vomit Thunder is maybe like 2-3 years. And for us, we only here for 4 years. So, and the public still don't really know what is this about. They know Transformers, they know all the Iron Man, all this, but when they see this, they're like, what is this thing? Why big people like us play toys, like small kid? So we still need time to slowly educate them to promote this whole thing to them.
Okay, but actually they are incorporating more artists in Europe.
Yeah, there are artists and also collectors, toy collectors, but at the same time, because we share toys from other countries, so there are other people from other countries join our group as well. So right now, our Facebook group have about 4,000 members. It's like everywhere from Thailand, from US, from I think recently because you come in, then Mexican coming in as well. So it's like everywhere.
In fact, I have 2 friends that actually are in your group. In my total, yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. Me comenta Edward que bueno, que el grupo como tal, como les comentaba, fue a partir del 2017 y dice que el primero, o sea, que la escena en Malasia realmente es nueva, la escena del arte en Malasia. Ahorita, por ejemplo, dice que uno de los más antiguos de artistas es what's the name of the first artist? What's the name?
The first artist that make toys, or
no, the one that you said that he's 6 years old, the small figure.
This is Sean Studio.
Okay, hold on, thank you. Sean Studios dicen que Sean Studios dice que actualmente él es uno de los más, digámoslo así, más viejos, que cuenta actualmente con 6 años, mientras que otros artistas como Kamaboko, como Vomit Thunder son realmente nuevos, tienen 2, 3 años, entonces realmente el movimiento en su país es bastante nuevo. Me comenta que, bueno, la gente que conforma sus redes son de todos los países. Obviamente han estado entrando gente de otros países, incluyendo México. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Are you planning someday to be an artist, to create your own toys?
I am actually doing my own toys as well. It's like when you start collecting toys, at one point you will start to think like maybe I can do this as well. So it's like I like to draw. So after I draw, then I start to ask around like how to make things. So I start to try my own and make my own toys as well. But
Do you
there's
have
another brand.
Do you have some toys that you have made by
Uh,
yourself? Close.
first one I make is this.
Hold on. Give me
Yeah,
1 minute. Le pregunto si él hecho, bueno, obviamente él es el administrador y él es el dueño de My Toy Hoard, o el creador de My Toy Hoard. Entonces, le pregunto que si él también es artista. Me dice que sí, obviamente, como una persona que es coleccionista y todo, que también tiene el interés por crear juguete. Entonces, ahorita nos va a mostrar algunos de sus juguetes que él ha creado. ¿Ok? Thank you.
okay, so I asked around how to make, but because of course, every most of us will start using resin to make at home, to make a resin toy because it's cheaper and you can do it at home. So I start to experiment and I create my own toy. This is one of the first one. It's a
It's
pig.
cool. It's a piggy.
Yeah, it's a pig. So I made a
Okay.
small one come together.
Ah, ok, ese es nos comenta que la mayor parte de los juguetes que se hacen allá son de resina, o sea, porque al final de cuentas la resina es más económica y, bueno, y es más fácil trabajarla y más económica. Entonces, su primer juguete que él creó es ese, what's the name of the pig?
This one I call it Yok. Yok
Yo,
is basically uh year of pig because I do this in during the year in Chinese calendar is the year of pig. So
this
I
year?
just put no, 2 years ago,
Okay, thank you.
2019. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Nos comenta, I have one question. Are you from China or are you from Malaysia?
I'm from Malaysia. But
Okay.
because I'm Malaysian with Chinese ancestor, we are Chinese Malaysian Chinese.
Okay,
So we
thank you.
follow, yeah.
Ok, nos comenta que es el cochinito que está ahí, se llama, el cochinito lo hizo en el 2019 y esto referente a cómo fue el año, en el 2019 fue el año del cerdo. Ustedes como ustedes saben, cada año va cambiando el animal en China. Entonces en el 2019 fue el año del cerdo, por eso. Y le preguntaba, porque obviamente como todo esto, decía que trabajaba en Singapur y decía que decía que trabajaba en Singapur y luego hizo su primer juguete basado en China, en el calendario chino. Le preguntaba que si le de China, no, me dice que él es de Malasia, solamente que el calendario chino, como son los antecesores de Malasia, esos son los que rigen a Malasia, entonces por eso se basan mucho en el calendario chino, y eso el juguete que hizo, del puerquito. Thank you. Okay,
Well,
continue,
yeah.
please.
Okay. So I mean, for my own, the how to say, I'm just doing like a hobby, so not much. But recently I stopped the job working in Singapore and come back to Malaysia. So to do full time to try to help do make the My Toy Hot group to even bigger, to do more activities and event. So that's why now I'm trying to do this full time to grow the community,
Oh.
and at the same time just make my toys also.
How do you include more artists in your group?
The group is just because we keep promoting, and then when we do shows, sometimes I just go Instagram to see, and then sometimes like Kamaboko or Vomit Thunder, they see some artists that start to make toys, then they will share to me. It's like, hey, check this artist, maybe they can ask them to join the show next time. So from there, slowly we grow the community. So we have the last one in July. We did one show with 25 Malaysia artists to have a show.
Where do you do this show?
This one we do online because pandemic, so don't have a
Oh
physical
yeah,
show. Online
yeah, I
show.
know. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, hold on. Nos comenta que él, bueno, él dejó de trabajar en Singapur porque al final de cuentas se quería dedicar de tiempo completo a esta actividad y dice que ahorita, bueno, está ya está de lleno en Malasia para hacer, ya hacerlo ya algo, este grupo que empezó como un hobby, lo quiere hacer ya más, más profesional y bueno, ellos hacen shows en línea o físicos, obviamente por la cuestión de la pandemia, pues no hicieron alguno ahorita. Pero le pregunto que cómo él está reclutando o cómo entran nuevos artistas a su grupo y lo que me dice es que de la gente, de los mismos que están ahí, los mismos artistas como es el caso de Vomitón, como es el caso de Kamaboko, les recomienda, les dice, oye, checa el trabajo de este artista. Entonces van, checan el trabajo y lo invitan a que sean parte del grupo y bueno, obviamente sé que el último show que hicieron fue en julio, obviamente por cuestiones ya de pandemia, pues lo hicieron en línea. Thank you. Now, how do you promote your artists?
We just because of we have this group, so we will share their works in Facebook, and then we post in our Instagram. At the same time, because of this group, then we have other countries Facebook group, the toy Facebook group for like Philippines, Thailand. So we will try to make friends, and we are friends, so we will share the works over there, so they get to know also. And then because of all these people, all these members from other country in our group, they will see it. Sometimes they like, then they will share to their friend. So it's like slowly
Okay.
go out.
Ok, le preguntaba que cómo él promueve a los otros, bueno, a los artistas que están dentro del grupo y me dice que lo hacen a través de las redes sociales. Obviamente, tanto él como los artistas mismos comparten las publicaciones que hacen ellos de los demás artistas y así es como se promueven. Antes de continuar, no sé si alguno de ustedes que nos están viendo quisiera preguntarle algo a Edward. Entonces, bueno, vamos a seguir aquí preguntando. If you're, well, as you know, this is the first project that I have an online store from 2 years ago. So this is my first the first time I do the interviews, and the way is I have a crew with some artists, Mexican artists. So that's the way I promote my artists. And I let people from other country to know the work from other artists around the world.
Yeah.
So if you want to share, if you want me to interview some other artists from your community, just let me know.
Definitely. I think some of them are inside now. They are watching.
And it's a big pleasure because as you know, people from my country admire the Malaysian artists. In fact, the first artist I knew was Vomit Thunder, and for me, he's a great artist. Now I have known Kamaboko. They are so cool and very good artists. Okay. How do you see the art toy scene in the future?
Definitely, it will be better because from what we see last time, is like maybe 5 or 10 artists doing toys. Now we have like maybe 30 people doing, and then some are doing at home, but slowly when we found out, then they were not shy to show up. Then we help them to promote together. So it's definitely getting better.
Yeah, I think that's the clue. Not to be shy and knock a lot of doors. In fact, for example, if this is Marva is a store for you. It's open for you if you want to share your work. Marva is open for all the artists that you actually
Yes.
Ok.
Good.
Bueno, le preguntaba que cómo ve la escena del arte hoy en un futuro. Me dice que la ve bastante bien. Obviamente, aquí la intención es de que el artista no sea tímido y que empiece pues a mostrar los trabajos, empiece a mostrar todo lo que hace. Pero que él lo ve bastante bueno el trabajo que hacen sus artistas y bueno, nada más cosa de que empiecen a tocar puertas. Can you mention some of the most important artists that you have in your group? And if
Most
you can show,
important.
see, and if you have a toy, it would be better.
Okay. Most
Vaya,
important. Let's
Malaysian
see.
artist.
Malaysian artists.
Ya. Va a mostrar
Uh,
algunos artistas de Malasia. Ahorita nos va a mostrar el trabajo
we
y
have
el nombre.
this thousand tentacles.
¿Ok?
It's 1,000 tentacles, and then we have this whole bunch Michael Chua.
Me cocho.
So
¿Ok?
Michael Chua have this cat, Urineko Sama.
I thought it was from Abintor. When I see lie down,
Yeah.
I thought it was no.
No, this no.
No.
Uh, then then we have the Hippo guy. So this one is third. Just now I showed you earlier.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Actually, most of them urban creature here.
Oh, okay.
Then we have a boy. I don't take out because too dusty, so I keep everything in the box.
No, don't worry. Dice que tiene ahí un trabajo bueno, de hacer boy, pero que no lo saca porque hace mucho polvo, entonces no, para que no
Yeah,
se dañe el fuego. Thank you. Okay, continue, please.
yeah. There are actually quite a few, but these are the one that do for many years.
For you, what are the two more? I don't want to offend anybody, but for you, what are the most important artists that you have in your group? The two most important Malaysian artists that you have in your group.
I think now if you talk about with experience and helping the young artists, I think Michael Chua is the first one.
Eh,
He been doing he's a comic artist for about 20 over years, and then he start
okay,
doing toys I think maybe 10 years ago, but only recently he start to make more toys like you see the cat just now. So
okay.
he's the one that is like a senior, but when new artists come in and want to help, like for us when we want to do show, we ask him whether he want to take part. He will just say okay, no problem. He will join us no matter how busy, he will join us. So Michael is one of them.
Okay, le preguntó él cuál sería uno de los artistas más grandes que tiene en su grupo. Me dice que Michael Schwa.
Yeah.
Él dice, él empezó haciendo cómics hace 10 años y que actualmente ahorita es reciente que empezó a crear ya toys. Pero como tal, Michael Schwa es uno de los artistas con más carrera ahí y más importantes. For example, if someday one of my artists want to be part of your crew and want to be promoted by you, can they do it? Oh, well, can you do it?
Yeah, we are more than welcome as long as they are Malaysian. They just tell us they're making toys. Sometimes they don't ask me. I will just straight promote. I don't. If I see is they are making toys, I will share in the group.
I think that the idea to make this community bigger is to share the works from people from around the world. So
Yeah,
this is the best way to grow.
yeah, correct.
Okay, okay. Let me check. Do you have any? What are your the future plans or future the expos
Now
related to my whole toy
we
hoard?
my toy hot. We try to do more YouTube videos, trying to like unbox toys and then do interview like what you're doing now. We try to talk to more artists and then maybe visit their studio to see how they do their toys, so can let more people know like what are they doing. Then at the same time, hopefully, if we can start traveling, we will attend toy convention in other countries. So we most probably focus in Asia first, slowly to build up. Then maybe one day we go Mexico or somewhere.
I hope that that maybe you can, you know that you told me that you make interviews on YouTube, so I hope that
Yeah.
maybe you can invite some of my artists,
Mm-hmm.
or even not necessarily the people from my crew, some Mexican artists, in order that the Malaysian people know the good work that Mexican are doing
Mm-hmm.
actually.
Yeah.
Ah, ok. Le pregunto que si tiene alguna evento próximo. Me dice que solamente tiene lo de la parte de las entrevistas por YouTube. Y bueno, ya estoy invitando a que, bueno, estoy pidiendo que invite a algunos artistas de México, no necesariamente los de mi equipo, sino también de otros artistas mexicanos, para que los invite a su canal y así la gente de Malasia pueda conocer el trabajo que se hace en México. Okay. Well, do you have a final message?
Final message. Don't stop collecting toys. Must keep
Ah,
buying.
good message. This is a very important message. Su mensaje final dice que no dejen de coleccionar juguetes. Ese es para él el mensaje final de Edward. We hope we can see you someday as an
Yeah.
artist, creating toys, not
Yeah.
necessarily in Malaysia, creating toys for all the world.
Hopefully.
Okay, and well, anyway, if you want to send me some, I think we are going to make a season 2. This is season 1. We have 16 artists that I'm going to interview, well, including you, 16. So I think we are going to do maybe in November the season 2 with some other 16 artists. So if you want
Okay.
to mention or if you want to interview some other people from your country, it will be great.
Sure. I will give you a list of people to interview.
Okay, it will be a pleasure. It will be a pleasure, amigo. You're a cool guy.
Thank you.
Ok, ya nada más le estamos diciendo que vamos a hacer una segunda temporada. De hecho, ya les había comentado que en la segunda temporada van a estar algunos artistas mexicanos como es Frank Misterio. Tenemos ahí considerados algunos otros. Y mexicano, bueno, es mexicano, pero vamos a tener algunos otros internacionales. Y nos va a mandar una lista de otros artistas de Malasia que podíamos bien entrevistar. Edward, it was a very big pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you very much.
Let
Pleasure
take
is
us
mine.
let take us as I told you, the story is open for your artists, and my official website, my social networks are open for all your artists and for you.
Sure.
Okay, so let us take the official photo. Okay,
Yes,
because I all quite the same problem. One more, please. One more.
Okay, sure.
Thanks a lot, amigo.
You're most
Thanks a lot.
welcome.
It was a very big pleasure to know. Well, I think you're gonna be maybe asleep, but in the afternoon, right now here it is 8 o'clock. Well, 8:20 a.m. In the afternoon, I think in 10 hours, we're gonna have an important artist from the United States. So you're invited. If you wanna see the interview, you're invited. It's the Mighty Luchador. Okay, so you're invited, amigo.
Okay. Sure.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome. You're most welcome. Take care too.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.